Hello student, in this section of video we will deal with the properties of a square number. By these properties you will be able to tell whether a given number is a perfect square or not. Now see the properties. A square of a number always ends with 0, either with 0, 1, 4, 5, 6 or 9. No square ends in 2, 3, 7 or 8. See, this will be more clear with the given example. See, square of 6 is 36. It is ending with 6. See here, 6 is written here. Now square of 7 is 49. See, it is ending with 9. See, 9 is written here. In that way, you will be able to tell whether a given number is a square or not without actually calculating the square of a number. In that way, your time will be saved. All these properties will help you to recognize a given number is a square or not without actually calculating it. Now moving on to the second property. The number of zeros at the end of a perfect square is always even. So the number ending in odd number of zeros is never a perfect square. This will be more clear with the given example. See, 100. 100 is a square of 10. 1000. See, in 100 we are having 2 zeros, means even number of zeros. In 1000, odd number of zeros. So 1000 cannot be a perfect square of any number. 1000 cannot be a perfect square of any number. See, whenever we are finding that even numbers of zeros are given at the end of the number, that need not to be, that number is not necessary that it will be a perfect square, but the probability may be that it may be a perfect square. So if it is asked to identify from the given number which can be a perfect square, so this is one way that you can identify the number whether it is a perfect square or not without actually calculating the perfect square. Now see, moving to the third property. If a number is even, then its square is also even, and if a number is odd, then its square is also odd. See, square of 2, which is even, 4, its square is also even. See, 4. Square of 3, 9. So 3 is also odd and its square 9 is also odd. So in that way you can identify the square of even and odd numbers. Now see, moving to the fourth property. A perfect square always leaves a remainder 0 or 1 on division by 3. If it is not so, then the given number is not a perfect square. See here, it will be more clear with the given example. If 25 is divided by 3, we will be getting remainder as 1. If 16 is divided by 3, we will be getting remainder as 1. If 9 is divided by 3, we will be getting remainder as 0. So this property is satisfied over here. Now moving to the another property. If n is a perfect square, then 2n cannot be a perfect square. See, for example, 25 is a perfect square. 25 is a perfect square of 5. So 2 into 25 means 2n, that is 50, which is not a perfect square at all. So this is clear here. Now moving to the next property. Now see, the square of numbers of 1, 11, 111, 1111 and so on up to 9 digits of 1, etc. can be written like following. See, square of 1 is 1, square of 11 is 1, 2, then 1, square of 111 is 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. See, what is the pattern is going over here. See here, if 3 ones are here, see, 1, 2, 3, then we have to write like this, 1, 2, 3, then from the extreme digit we have to move in a descending order. See, after 3, 2, 1, because 3 ones are here, so we will write 1, 2, 3 in counting. Then after 3 we will move in a descending order. See, 2, 3, 1. See here, 4 ones are there whose square is needed to be found. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1, 2, 3, 4 in counting we have written. Now from 4 we will move in a descending order, 3, 2, 1 till 1. Till 1 we have to move in the descending order. Now see here, 1 2 3 4 5 ones are here, and its square is needed to be found. See here, 1 2 3 4 5, up to 5 we will write in counting number, then from 5 we will move in a descending order till n, and this will be followed till, and this pattern will be applicable to 9 ones. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 ones are here, and its square is needed to be found. See here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. After 9 we will move in a descending order till 1, 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. So this is acceptable up to this level, means till 9 ones in the bracket whose square needed to be found, and pattern will be like this. Till here this pattern will be obeyed, and you can easily find the square of such a number without actually calculating it. This is the pattern that we require to find out. Now see, moving to another property, sum of a square of a number n can be expressed as a sum of first n odd natural number including 1. See here, now square of 1 is 1, sum of first odd natural number is that 1 only. Now see, square of 2, so we will write 1 plus 3, first sum of first 2 odd natural numbers. See here, 1 plus 3 4. Now 3 square is here. See here, 3 square is here. Now we will add up first 3 odd natural numbers. See, 1 plus 3 plus 5 is equal to 9. In the same manner, 4 square of 4 is here, so we will add first 4 odd natural number to get the value. See, 1 3 plus 5 plus 7 is equal to 6. In the same manner we will proceed like this, and without actually calculating with the conventional method we will be able to find the square of a given number with the help of addition. If 5 would have been there, then we will be adding first 5 odd natural number to get the square of a given number, that is 25, that is square of 5. So now in that pattern you have to move. Now see the next property of a square number. When we add the digits of a square number and kept on adding till we are not getting single digits, in such condition the addition always ends with 1 4 7 or 9. This is very much important. The addition always ends with 1 4 7 or 9. If it is not ending with such addition, then it will not be a perfect square. See here, I will show you. This will be more clear with the given example. For example, square of 1 is 1, so it is kept in single digit, so no need to bother about. Square of 2, see here, is 4, it is in the single digit. See here, 4 is here, and see here, 4 I have narrated in the property, 1 is also there, I have narrated 1 in the property. Now see, square of 3 is 9, which is in the single digit, so 9 is here, it is ended with 9 in the single digit. Now square of 4 is 16. Now we will add these digits, 1 plus 6 we are getting 7. See, keeping in the single digit, I have said in the property na, keeping in the single digit. See, 7 is here and 7 is also here. Now see, square of 5, 2, square of 5 is 25. See, now add the digits of the square, 2 plus 7, 2 plus 5 actually is equal to 7. See, 7 is here. Square of 6 is 36. Now add the digits, 3 plus 6 is equal to 9. See, 9 is here. Square of 7 is 49. See, 4 plus 9 we are getting 13. Then again we will add, because we have to keep the digits in the single digit. See, 1 plus 3 we are getting 4. See, 4 is in the property. Now square of 8 is 64. 6 plus 4 again we are getting 10. Then we will add 1 plus 0, we will be getting 1. See, in the property I have narrated 1 is there. Square of 9 is 81. See, add 8 plus 1 we are getting 9. It is in the single digit. See, it is ending with 9. Now square of 13, which is 169. Now add the digits, 1 plus 6 plus 9 we are getting 16. Now again we have to add the digits, 1 plus 6 we are getting 7. See, in the property 7 is there. So it is clear that if we individually add the digits of the given square number and kept it in the single digit, we will be getting 1 4 7 or 9. If we are getting any other digits other than these digits, then that means that particular number will not be a perfect square. I hope you all have understand the concept behind these properties, how to recognize the given number that it is a square or not without actually calculating it. Student, solve more and more question based on such properties so that your doubts will be clear. Stay at home since corona is going on. Stay blessed. God bless you all. Thank you. Jai Hind. Jai Bharat.